This is WCLU Glasgow, WCLU FM Unfordville, W253BN Glasgow. Services of Royce Radio Incorporated.
It is 55 degrees. Staff meteorologist Ray Stajic says more warm weather. In fact, by Friday, we could hit 75. We'll check in with Ray here just in a moment. Let's go to the newsroom now. Our next check of local news and WCLU News Director Angela Briggs. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Henry. The investigation of a stolen vehicle leads to a drug arrest. On Friday, detectives with the Barren River Drug Task Force, along with the Allen County Sheriff's Office, conducted a search warrant and search of a residence on Washington School Road in Scottsville. The warrant did lead to the recovery of the stolen vehicle and the arrest of 27-year-old John T. Scooter Higdon. Higdon's charged with possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. He was lodged in the Allen County Detention Center. The investigation into the stolen vehicle is continuing. Drug Task Force say further charges are pending. A Glasgow woman has a naked man break into her home over the weekend. Just after 3:30 Sunday morning, 911 dispatch called out Officer Ford with Glasgow Police to respond to a burglary in progress on Lincoln Road. He was advised the homeowner was still inside the home. Upon arrival, Officer Ford was surprised to find the intruder was in fact a naked white male. After ordering the man, 20-year-old Kyle Kozlowski, to the ground, Officer Ford saw glass on the floor along with a small shovel. The citation says that at first he gave his name as Kyle to Glasgow Police, then quickly changed it to John Doe. While on the ground, Kozlowski was laying on a set of car keys belonging to the homeowner, and the vehicle they belonged to was outside. Driver's door was open. Several packs of food were inside. The homeowner told police that food had previously been inside the home. Kozlowski, according to the citation, told police he had taken pixie dust flavored heroin. Police were able to positively identify Kozlowski. The address on his driver's license was actually a vacant home. He was arrested, charged with burglary second, possession of burglar's tools, criminal mischief, menacing, theft by unlawful taking, giving officer a false name, failure to notify address change to the Department of Transportation. After not receiving a credit on his account, a Glasgow EPB customer was adamant that he'd actually made a payment in the night drop box. Yesterday, WCLU News reported that after reviewing the video surveillance from the electric plant board, the customer is in fact seen dropping their payment in the drop box. Then around 5 a.m. yesterday, Monday morning, a white male is seen on video surveillance, and they appear to be taking payments out of the night drop. The suspect is a white male, dark hair and a dark beard. He appears to be in his 20s to 30s with a stocky build. He's driving a newer model white single-cab Toyota pickup truck. Anyone with any information regarding this incident is urged to contact Glasgow Officer Zane Greer, 651-6165. To see still shots from the surveillance video, you can go online to WCLUradio.com. It had been decades since anyone had visited or maintained two Cave City cemeteries. With headstones dating back to the 1880s and 1890s, the cemeteries were not only over a century old, but also very, very small. Jellystone Park had been trimming around the headstones at one cemetery after the field was bush hogged by the farmer that owned it during the summer, and the park's expansion actually revealed the other. The owners of Jellystone Coral Properties of Cave City want to pay to move these two cemeteries to better locations. Hearing no objections from the community or anyone claiming to be family, the Barren Fiscal Court did approve the relocation yesterday at the regular meeting. Both the Bush Family Cemetery and the Dickey Family Cemetery will be relocated in the next 60 days. The Sheriff's Office will begin taking bids for a new cruiser. Magistrate John Benningfield, who also chairs the Administrative Committee, told the court it was their recommendation to move forward on the bid process. Barren County Sheriff Kent Keene said the cruisers are driven 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, and on average rack up about 3,500 miles every month. With over 600 miles of roads in Barren County, Sheriff Keene says the Sheriff's Office must have reliable transportation in order to respond to calls.
Try to get vehicles that are up to date and good service to make service and respond to county emergencies and to serve the people in the county as quickly and as professionally as we can.
The court also honored jailer Matt Mudd for his years of service to the county. Former Judge Executive Davy Greer was a surprise guest, and she said she had no doubt when she appointed Mutter as jailer he would do an excellent job. During his term, Mutter did face opposition, and he's often described his first few years in office as a baptism by fire.
Oh yeah, it was still a baptism of fire, but it was worth it because I had people like Judge Greer and Tracy Bellamy and Justin Hayes. And surround yourself with good people, and good things will happen.
Mutter gave his final jailer's report, was thrilled that he could get the court to approve the purchase of a new body scanner for the detention center. With contraband being an ever-increasing problem, the scanner will allow for more items to be found before they enter the detention center. Brian Pack was also approved as the newest member of the county's Ethics Commission. Pack will serve through 2019 and replaces Dane Bowles, who resigned. The court also approved an ordinance that clarifies the duties of the Ambulance Service Taxing District Board of Directors. They're also going to bond the board for $500,000. The court also approved the agreement with the Bounty of the Barrens Farmers Market for a setup on the square this summer. It is 7:19 a.m. on this Wednesday morning, 55 degrees.
This is Bill Murray, and as many of you know, I've been in the insurance business for 32 years with Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance Agency. When I